Hello, this is Natalie Delahaye here with your astrological guidance for the new moon in Gemini happening on the 18th of June. If you're in the UK, the exact time of that will be 4:37 a.m. and this new moon is at 26 degrees. So I'm here in sunny Surrey. It's so warm here, it's lovely. I'm on a slight slant on the hill, so I might look a little bit slanted here. But it's a really beautiful sunny day as we're heading towards the summer solstice happening on the 21st of June. So, new moon in Gemini. I mean, new moons, the lunar calendars have been used since the beginning of time by our ancient ancestors they would chart and note the phases of the moon to understand their place in nature and the cosmos in terms of when to plant certain seeds, when to fish, when to hunt, when to build houses, when to go to war, all of these things. And in this day and age, obviously we've moved on from the agricultural ages and the very, very ancient times in history, and yet knowing and understanding what lunar phase we're in can really help in terms of timing and the maximizing your success with certain things that you have to do in life. So for this new moon in Gemini, the themes are communication. Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury, and this is all about learning, it's about communicating, it's the eternal student, it's about multitasking, it's about being able to constantly refresh and revive your mind. So this is a really great new moon for anything to do with this. Any of these themes will be will go very well for you at this time. Anything to do with education, writing, communicating, short journeys, siblings, all of these things become a theme over the next 28 days. So for this particular new moon, as we're heading towards the summer solstice, where the spring is ending, this new moon has a strong solar principle to it. And the ruling planet Mercury is in a very smooth, flowing aspect to Venus and Mars, the relationship planets. And Venus and Mars, though they are all to do with relationships, it's also your relationship with yourself, your values, it's socializing, it's the people in your life, it's all of those interactions where you put your energy in at this time. So it's a very sociable, buzzy time, great for connections with friends, old friends, new friends, relationships, time to, really reset and revive. These are important Gemini new moon themes. And there's also a square aspect. Squares in astrology are like big blocks, they're obstacles. They're challenges to overcome. And in this new moon chart, the sun and the moon are in a square aspect to Neptune. And Neptune in astrology is the nebulous planet. It's all about, the dreams. It's all about imagination, all those really important things in life. And yet there could be this slight conflict at the moment between not really having all of the answers, not having all of those pieces of the jigsaw puzzle. And Sun, Moon, square Neptune can also bring some disillusionment. It's like looking at life through some kind of strange lenses, really. It's like the Hall of Mirrors. It's the fish-eyed mirror. So remember the energy at the moment. It's the new moon, and when you look up in the skies on the 18th, you don't see a moon for a few days until it's that slithery crescent shape, that first slither of the new moon, the sighting of the new moon. But it's actually dark until then. And remember that phase of germination, you know, the ideas, the intentions you have, the things that are kind of there within your subconscious mind, not yet birthed, but there as an idea. I think really the advice is to remember that this is the new energy. This is the time for setting the intentions, planting the seeds, having the ideas, going with the ideas. This time really does favour the arts. There's a strong creative theme going on. So anything to do with art, music, acting, writing, all of these things are kind of favoured at this time with this Gemini new moon. But remember, it's a new energy. And so the advice is not to expect everything all at once. And the thing with so much what we call mercurial energy in the skies at the moment is that there can be that impatience, because it's like, you know, in life, you know, you have the realm of ideas, which is the air, it's Gemini. And yet to actually put this into practice can take a little bit of time. So it's like patience and, you know, being able to stop and smell the roses and go with the flow, and trying to get that balance between, you know, moving forward and going with the flow so that the timing there is right. So this is your new moon in Gemini forecast. I'm going to be back next month. If you would like, you know, some more in-depth understanding and insights about this, it would be advisable to see an astrologer like myself who focuses on the whole chart, so the actual time, place, and date of your birth. So this is a more kind of general collective forecast for the energy of this time, which will pan out differently, obviously, in everyone's life, depending on what's happening for them at the moment, and, you know, the placement of their natal planets. And I will also leave you with my website, which is nataliedelahaye.com. Take care, have a wonderful month, and see you next time. Bye bye.